Welcome back. This is Board Game Officer, military guy, turned board gamer, turned YouTuber. Here we are. Today we're going to go over Gen Con, my Gen Con haul. Now this was my first Gen Con, and so let's go ahead and go through kind of what games I got, because it was quite exciting. And if you have not been to Gen Con, I will highly advise it. So the first I'm going to have to go with is Dante here. Now, Dante is a boss battler. It's by CGS, creators of Chronicles of Drunagor. I got to demo this twice. I just did a video about my experience. So if you want to know more kind of about how my experience with this was, go ahead and watch that video. I'll put the link down below. But this game is going to be your boss battler game. You're going through the 9 circles of hell. Going through it. It is going to be a 1 to 4 player game, cooperative boss battler. So that is number 1. And this is just a prototype, so I did not get this game. Definitely need to start with that. This is a prototype that they were given because I'm doing content for them. Next up, that goes along kind of with Dante, is 9 Circles. Right there. This is going to be an actual trick-taking game. If you backed 9 Circles, or if you backed Dante, 9 Circles is actually available for purchase on the late pledge. So, which I'm going to be doing content here for 9 Circles because no one really knows what it is. And so, CGS actually gave me this as well. It's a prototype to show what that is, kind of show that off a little bit more. We'll put that right there. Next up here is going to be Sorcerer and Sorcerer Endbringer. This I also got as a review copy here. So just letting you know that everything I got, I will state that if it was a review copy or I bought it with my own money. But Sorcerer is going to be a review copy where the Sorcerer base game is going to be a 2 to 4 player. Sorcerer Endbringer brings in the solo cooperative mode. Because my channel is mostly solo cooperative, they gave me this so I could do some videos of this. I'm probably going to do a how to play here soon of Sorcerer and Sorcerer Endbringer. Next up here is going to be a little set of games here. Beaver Creek, Spiky Go, Go Bomb. We have Sleepy Cats, Pets on Board, and Rumble Jungle. So these games here are from a sister company of CGS called For Fun, where they do a much smaller games here. Once again, these were given to me for a review copy. I've only played these 3 on the bottom. I have not played these 3 on the top yet, so I can't speak too much of that. But Beaver Creek is going to be a little dexterity game where you're building up a little dam with the beavers. Quite fun. Spiky Go is kind of a rock, paper, scissors card game. It's actually kind of interesting. Go Bomb is basically a hitting card game where you're taking turns, but you don't know what the other people are playing. And until everyone reveals it, and then the bomb goes around, and if the bomb explodes on you, you lose. Or you lose a life, and you just keep going around. These, I heard they're all good for really small kids and everything. I heard Rumble Jungle is like Uno, but on steroids, is how they described it to me. But this is our For Fun games. Try to get all these on camera here. Woo! Next up, we'll do a little easy one here. Right, just got some token holders, just because it's always nice to have these. I hate it when they're just scattered all over the table. So I just got me a container of 6 of these. Those don't need to be out. Next up, this was from the Foreteller booth. Phantom Epoch was there. I did some coverage for them on their first Kickstarter. And anyways, and they were giving these out. This is just a dice tray here with the Phantom Epoch logo there. With one of this is called like the Others, I believe. That character there. And then We got some Dark Tome here. One of these was given to me as a review copy. The other one I bought. Basically, I sat there, talked to him about my YouTube channel, and I was like, you know what? Let me buy one just so I kind of know what's going on, because they do have a Kickstarter of another one coming up. And I was like, you know, let me buy one so I'm kind of know what the game is about. And then I was going to talk to him about having a review copy for the Kickstarter. And so I bought one, and he's like, you know what? Here, have the second one for a review as well. So I bought one of these, the other one for review. This is basically a dungeon crawler in a box, which is, if you watch my channel, that's pretty much right up my alley. So I was excited, but these are still in sealed. I have not yet tried these, but these sound like they're going to be fun because I love dungeon crawlers. And when you have them small and simple, the more the better, right? I got just a couple Chronicles of Drunagor stuff. This is actually got for my friend. So yeah, I'll just stating that I got it, but I actually got it for my friend. So that, because I already have these. You care there now. Let's do these here. I just bought Mythic Mischief off the secondhand market, but it was just the base game. So I definitely had to buy the expansion packs because I love this game. I was a huge fan of chess when I was young, and this is basically like chess, but in a very fantasy type world and a lot different. It's just like chess, but different. And so, anyways, here's more factions that you could play with there. This is also a review copy here. Well, I don't know, a review copy, because this is just the playmats. I'm going to be doing some coverage for Madara that I bought myself. And but they did send me the 1.2 update. But they gave me this so my channel can actually look a little bit more prettier. So I can have the base mats to make the video look nice. So this, once again, was given me as a type of review copy kind of thing. Then we have JAQ, Journey Adventure Quest. Basically, this is going to be a 1 to 4 player game. It's really interesting. You're gonna, if I remember all right, I have not pulled this out yet, but you have like cards that you could draft from out there, and you draft certain cards, and each time you draft one, each card is gonna have like abilities, and they're gonna add up the further in the game you go. But the further in the enemies, you're gonna uncover more and more of these on the right side of the card so they get stronger, but each time your cards add up. I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever, but this was also given to me as a review copy. Oh, it's a 1 to 6 player game. I stand corrected. It's 1 to 6 player. They are coming out with a Kickstarter to move it up to an 8 player expansion. So, gonna be doing some coverage on that guy as well. And then we've got this one, Aerodome. So, this game actually I know absolutely nothing about. So I hung out with CGS while I was at GenCon quite a bit, and I guess the guy who created this game was right next to that booth, and he heard me talking to CGS about my YouTube channel, and so at the end of CGS he came up to me and was like, "Hey, do you want to review my game?" And I was like, "Sure, I'd love to," right? And so I don't know too much about it. I do know, if I remember right, it's like a 1v1 type of card game. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just a 2-player, 30-minute. But so I will be diving into that as well at some point here. The next game, this is pretty much all the big games here. The next game is called Wild Guess. I have no idea. I know nothing about this game either. They were giving these out just at the front door. Yeah, we were walking in and they just had a bag, just handing them out. And I was like, yeah, I'll have another card game. And so that's what that is. And then the last most important things here are my D20s. So, maybe I'll get a little close up here. So this little dice here is a hollow dice, just like a metal hollow dice. And it was just too cool. It's got like little dragons on there right there, if you can see that at all. And the gold numbering, and it's just hollow. It's kind of cool. And then I got the exact opposite, right? One huge and one very solid one. And you've got like little lightnings there and everything. Anyways, so those are my two D20s that I got as well, because you guys always got to get some dice at a convention, right? Anyways, there you have my Gen Con haul. Once again, if you want to see my experience with Dante, click right here, and I will see you later.